let's examine this 6-volume set here. It's full leather, full mottled calf, like so. Now, as I go through these books, keep an eye on the imprint and the date, because it's going to jump around. This is what's known as a married set. This is a 6-volume Sermons of James Saurin. The first volume here is New York, 1803. The binding on this book, as well as all of them, is original to the imprint. You'll notice that this title label is different from the others, as is the spine numbering here. It has gilt around it. And the binding leather is also different. Somebody at some point must have added this volume to complete a set, because this is volume 2, but it's 1796 London. And let me see, it's like this. So now volume 3, and of course there's some small chipping. 18th and early 19th century sets of leather bindings often survive in this sort of condition. This is typical. It's still attractive. The leather's still supple. The boards are still well attached. The contents are clean, square, and sound. Now this one goes back to being New York, 1804. There's this early inscription here. Quite nicely done, actually. Nice penmanship. And this is how this one is. Patterning on the edges of the boards. And then we've got this again, beautiful swirled, almost tree calf. This now becomes 1805, and it's volume 4, same woman. So evidently this set appears to have been issued over a period of time. And then we've got this volume here. Joints are cracked with some loss. There's various flaws. Now this one is 1806, and it's volume 5. And there's her signature again. This time she didn't put the year after her name. Front cover is loose, but it's still firmly attached by the binding cord, so it shouldn't come off anytime soon through normal handling if you're careful. It should be noted that anytime I open up books of this era, you won't see it because of where the camera is, but I keep my fingers on the front cover at all times, and I would never allow this front cover to just dangle downward. So at all times when a book of this era is being opened, you ought really to try to not open the front cover beyond about a 90-degree angle to the book itself. This one here is 1807. So, and now she's gone back to putting the date after her name. So it is a book that's a set that was issued over a period of time. And what's interesting here is at the rear is bound in this list of original subscribers to the work. And some of these people are no doubt political figures, the governor, lawyers, doctors, politicians, and so on. So that's a very interesting feature here. And so this 6-volume set is available as seen now online from me, Brian DiMambro.